What else is out this weekend?
Elysium is
starts today.
Yeah, starts today.
Oh, come on. You're not going to go see Elysium.
No, I'm not. It's rated R, but a lot of people are. I mean, it's a
communist. It is so clearly. I mean, it's the only thing it doesn't say is a Lenin film.
Yeah, that's
directed by Stalin.
The Hollywood Reporter called it a politically charged flight of speculative fiction. And according to Variety, now these are Hollywood magazines, Variety said it's one of the, quote, more openly socialist political agendas of any Hollywood movie in memory, beating the drum loudly not just for universal health care, but for open borders, unconditional amnesty, and the abolition of class distinctions as well. And then the director, Neil Blomkamp, and Matt Damon say, no, what do you mean? No, that didn't even... We never even thought of that. Huh. Really? Is that what you got? That's what you got out of that?
Matt Damon said that.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what you got out of that movie? It's weird.
Well, I guess what they think of it as so obvious.
I guess so.
Maybe it doesn't cross their mind.
You know what's amazing, though, is they do the same thing that we did with Man in the Moon. And that's why we started doing Man in the Moon the way we did it. This is my first... foray into entertainment, strictly entertainment, but ours will always have a message to it, but it's not going to be a jam it down your throat message, just you will leave thinking, wow, there's something deeper to that. And we're going to be open about it. We haven't announced it yet, but we're working on a film. I don't think we're going to make it for Christmas 2014, so it'll be probably Christmas 2015, and it is going to have a clear Christian message to it. Oh my gosh! I know it's Christmas.
You just said Christian on the air.
I know. Oh, well, man. I kind of said Christ when I said Christmas.
Oh my gosh! He just doubled down.
But these guys, they'll never admit it. And the reason why they will never admit it is because they don't want that. They don't.
Well, it's going to destroy half the fan base.
Right.
Because how badly, Pat, did you want to see this movie? You really
badly.
did.
Really badly. Well, first of all, the R rating it destroyed it. But secondly, even if it was PG-13 now, I wouldn't go.
Because I can tell it's evil rich people.
I don't want to see the propaganda because it looks great. It looks fun. I enjoy sci-fi. I actually like Matt Damon movies usually, and this looked really, fun. But then, I mean, you can tell in the trailer it's probably got some political agenda to it.
Probably,
but almost all Hollywood movies do, and you just kind of let it wash over you. But when it's this obvious and this blatant,
when Hollywood is saying this is the most socialist of any movie we've ever seen.
Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, too, because they present the evil Elysium, which is a space station above Earth, as it's this beautiful scenario that the rich people have all built for themselves, and they can cure disease, and they're peaceful, and they enjoy going out on their lovely balconies and overlooking beautiful landscapes. And then down on Earth, it's hell, where they all fight with each other, and they're awful people, and they it's crime everywhere.
And surely it's the hell that the rich people left for the poor people.
Right, of course, because
they created it and then left them there to wallow in it.
So I just want to see. I understand now, because you say it's socialist. It's actually more communist. Because what you've just described is China.
Yeah, where the people at the very top of the scale do very well.
And they have all these great things, and they live in the lap of luxury. And then the rest of society is living in the dregs and in the sewers and in the farmlands with no electricity, no sewage, no health care.
Yeah.
So this is I understand now. I see. So Elysium is just the Chinese, the story of Chinese communism.
What they're going for, I think, what they're going for is the proletariat,
right? Chinese communism.
No. Okay, I'm not explaining this well. Okay, so the people, the regular person,
Right.
Okay, they're the hero of the story, and they would go up and take out the evil. It's more of an Occupy Wall Street storyline where Occupy Wall Street wins.
It is, and that's coming from Mr. $20 million per movie man, Matt Damon.
Okay,
where does Matt Damon live in this world?
Where do you live,
in the
Matt?
freaking best place in Elysium.
Do you donate every penny you make to charity?
Okay,
well,
hold
he's
on,
got to
hold on
pay
just
for
a
the
second.
private school. How can he do that?
Yeah,
Hold on
right.
Just a second. Wait a minute. So it's like if we went over and we started preaching democracy and freedom into the streets and into the slums where the people are dying and starving to death in China, and we said we should overthrow state capitalism, otherwise known as Chinese communism. That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I don't see what I don't see
from the Matt Damon perspective.
I see the reason to do that film because we're headed right towards state capitalism. So I understand why we would do that, because it would be smart to warn against state capitalism and Chinese communism. You know, the head of Ford came out and said, you know, all they care about is the economy, and it's great to do business in China. So we got the head of Ford saying it's great to do business in China and all they care about, and they're one on that. Of course, you know, people are killing themselves because the people at the top of the ladder, they experience great wealth and health care, and they can travel the world. And again, the rest of China, they live in squalor. So I see the reason for telling this. It sounds actually like a good movie.
Are you?
It's against communist China.
No. This is science fiction.
Here's what I'd like to do. I would like to prove this to you that you guys are wrong. Would you just call upstairs and email Tiffany that we should take the clips from Elysium and we should compare it to what's happening in communist China? Because I think that's the point that these guys are making.
I promise you it's not. I promise you.
Well, let's see if we can make that point using their stupid propaganda movie, and make sure that if you have friends who are dumb enough to watch Elysium and go, you know what, that's right, man, that's right, that's what we should do. We'll have the episode for you so you can play it for your stupid friends, and we'll show you exactly what Chinese communism, otherwise known in today's world as socialism and state capitalism, you know, the model of the future for America, what that actually looks like. Because I think when you really get down to it, it looks a lot like Elysium.